Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency, or PEMA, says flooding is the #1 weather hazard in the state. That's why there's an entire week dedicated to flood safety awareness.
Newswatch 16's Allie Gallo joins us now with more on why this week always falls at this time every year. Good morning, Allie.
Good morning, Mindy and John. So there are two main types of flooding, flash flooding and river flooding. They both can happen at any time, but really it's the spring and summer months when it is the most common, the most likely, and therefore the most dangerous. Turn around, don't drown. It might sound like a cliche, but it is the theme of the week for meteorologists with the National Weather Service. They say it only takes about 6 inches of water to knock you down. About a foot will float most vehicles, and 2 feet of water can carry cars, SUVs, and pickup trucks away.
Also, there's no way to see if the road still exists underneath the flooded water, usually because it's typically muddy, full of debris.
There are two main types of flooding, river flooding and flash flooding. River flooding is longer term and happens gradually over several hours or even during the span of several rain events.
And, if the rain is up here in New York, which frequently it is, we send it down. There's a travel time. So the river, say the Susquehanna in Wilkes-Barre, will be more of a slower rise, and there's a little bit more time to prepare.
Flash flooding is caused by torrential downpours over a very short time. That is more common during summertime thunderstorms. We saw devastating flash flooding last September. On Saturday, September 9th, heavy rain from severe storms prompted several flash flood warnings. 20 roads in Lackawanna, Luzerne, and Wyoming counties were closed due to flooding and damage. Several homes and businesses struggled with major loss and damage, too. Dozens of people were trapped in their cars on Northern Boulevard in South Abington Township that night, and for days we heard countless rescue stories. 2 people died as a result of the flash flooding. The Clark Summit area was the hardest hit, recording more than 4 inches of rain in just a few hours that day.
You put a lot of water on a steep slope, and it's going to run downhill. It's going to run down very fast. So you want to, again, to start off your day, you want to be cognizant of the weather that's coming on, but also pay attention to any warnings that are issued.
And meteorologists with the National Weather Service say a lot of times in this summer, if there are severe storms that lead to flash flooding, like the one in September, earlier in the day, it's a nice, sunny, warm day, which is why it is so important to keep an eye on weather alerts and those watches and warnings. And John and Mindy, for river flooding, the National Weather Service has great resources online to keep an eye on river levels and future river forecasts.
They certainly do. All right, Allie, thank you.
Thanks.